to your purchase, you'll save an additional $20. That'll make this $40 off. So I'm so glad that you are shopping with us. Again, you can give us a call just like Rose did. We would love for you to join in. We're gonna move on from the prosperity to the love. We got some love for this beautiful, short, kind of a little bit of a shag wig here. And Martino, not all short wigs have different styles and different personalities, right?
Well, for me, like if you see a short wig that's not made well, you can see that it's a wig. You'll see the construction, but not with love. Love is what my mom loves. And you'll notice that in the crown, it's just beautifully sculpted to literally, in hair terms, go right past your occipital bone and taper down your neck. It's gorgeous. You can tuck it behind your ear and still not see the construction. And I keep talking about the construction because that is so hard to find. If you buy a short-haired wig or even a long-haired, medium-length wig that's not made well, you can't tuck it usually because you see the construction. This is 53 years in the making. My mother is 84. She just turned it on the 30th. And my mom always complains about her thinning hair. I know she's watching. Love you, Mom. And when she found love, it changed her life. My mom will not leave the bedroom without, I say bedroom because she lives here with me on the ranch. And my mom has a number of colors. So, you know, you don't have to just purchase the one that looks like your hair color. Sometimes she's blonde. Sometimes she's dark red or medium red, you know, but you can just enjoy this by putting it on like Ingrid did. You can tuck it, you can fluff it. It's going to hug your neck without sticking up in the back. That's another feature and benefit from the Gabor collection. A lot of wigs that I've seen in my career stick up in the back. Ingrid, you've seen that yourself, haven't you?
Yes, I've seen that. I've worn those. I'm sorry about that. But I don't have to go there anymore because I've got Gabor. And I love the fact that the way it lays on my neck. I love this classic look because those are my favorite. And even when I go on vacation, I always throw a wig in my bag. I know I was at the airport and he asked me to open my bag. I said, why? Well, I opened it because I wanted to, you know, be obedient. And so he saw the wig. He said, what is that? I said, my hair. All the ladies knew, but the men, he was like, what? I said, it's my hair. So I love him. I love the fact that, you know, I can change him up, and that's what I like to do. I like the fact that that makes it breathable. That's one of the most important things to me because I don't want to be sweating. And it's hot in Florida. So, and breathability is #1 for me. And then the fact that I don't have to bring them home and sew them to make it fit my head because I'm just gonna bring these tabs in here and it's gonna fit because it's adjustable. And I love that. So I like the fact too that, so many facts, right? I love the fact that my husband doesn't have to wait for me and be like, are you ready? Are you ready? You know, it's like the children, are we there yet? So I'm ready in 5 minutes.
No, I think that it's amazing. And it's so funny because doing wigs behind the chair in the salon every day, one of the biggest questions I get is, how is this going to stay on my head? And I always have to say, just trust the process, right? It's the way it's designed. This cap is proprietary. This fiber, which is called Excelle, is proprietary. And look at that. I mean, when I look at you turn your head, it is just stunning because, again, 7 to 11 different shades, dimension, texture, depth. And the fact that you don't have to worry about it falling off your head, okay, you changed your wig on your own. I mean hey, just so you know, I'm in New Jersey. She's in Florida, so she did it by herself. We're 1,200 miles away.
And it took, honestly, it took seconds, right? The volume, the vava. I just love, now I'm a blonde. You didn't even know, Ingrid, that I was right next to you. But the rooted blonde, like this rooted light blonde.
I love it. My favorite.
It's so fun.
One of my
and it
favorites.
looks, right? It just really sort of highlights that like pieceiness, the volume. It's instant wow, and you've got breathability. I know when Ingeborg was talking about being outside in Florida in the summer, this is a great summertime wig. You don't get any frizz. For me, if I wear my regular hair, right, my real hair, and I heat it, I straight iron it, I spray it within an inch of its life, I go out in the humidity, it's gonna frizz out to here. This never frizzes.
For sure.
It never falls. It never fades. It's your ideal hair every single time you put it on. And whether you're getting something new, like this is a completely different look for me, right? Completely different color, completely different cut.
I love it.
But it's so much fun, and it really is, it's a great way of I don't know, taking a risk without any risk whatsoever. My goodness, you know, if I walked into Martino's salon, I was like, this is the style I want, he might be like, are you sure? It's completely different. Oh, look, okay, so I'm in the light blonde rooted, and then Vonda is in the medium blonde. You can see, I like this kind of it's not a before and after, it's right next to, because you can see that there's a little bit more golden in that medium blonde and a little bit kind of an icier, cool color in the light rooted blonde.
So let's talk about the dimension that I'm looking at the two of you. So from a hairdresser point of view, when your skin is the same color as your hair, it can make it look thinner. So if both of you have a completely different look, but your hair looks thicker. So with your hair, with that rooted look, it gives you a much thicker base, a foundation at that wig. And with Vonda, even though it's not rooted, it still has a shadow in the root. It still has a contrast. It doesn't match her skin. You never want your skin to match your hair, or you're just asking for it to look thinner. So when I saw the two of you together, I was like, wow, they just look like they gained so much more hair. And that's just the physics of hair. And, you know, one of the things, I keep saying it, being around, celebrating 53 years of everyday beauty for today's woman gives you just that, a beautiful woman that doesn't have to worry about in the morning, you know, throwing her hair in a ponytail and nobody's complimenting her throughout the day. Because look, I see it each and every day. When you are able to walk around life and someone says to you, I love your hair, there's some fact to that it makes you feel good, right? It makes you have a little spring in your step, stand a little taller, and the Gabor collection has completely encapsulated that, and it's a gift to all of you because I see it every day, and I just absolutely love the results. It's to die for.
Models are very willing models.
We'll keep talking. No, definitely. It doesn't matter. I mean, look at Francine. If you look at her before and after, it's not a huge change, right? You're not taking her from dark to blonde, but what you are doing is giving her life to her hair. When you look at her before, she has beautiful hair. It's great. But when you look at the after, it looks like she left a salon, which is something most women have a hard time doing. Using a round brush, using a blow dryer, using a curling iron, spending all this time to walk outside in humidity to just go plop. Let me remind you, there's no cuticle on this wig. It can't plop. So even if she goes to the grocery store and it starts raining in the parking lot as she walks from her car to the store, by the time she checks out and it dries, it goes right back to fabulous. There's nothing to style. You literally take this out of the box, you shake it. You're gonna get this itty bitty bag. You're gonna open up the bag. It's gonna have your cap in it. You're gonna take this cap and you're gonna put all your hair underneath this little teeny cap, and then you're gonna place that wig on and you're gonna look like Francine. Whether you're in humidity, because it's really hot right here in New Jersey, or whether it's raining down in Florida, it doesn't matter. This is gonna give you the hair you've always dreamed of. And when you get it home, if you have any question, there's no question that's not good, you know, it's not too small or too big, you can always email me, martino@martinocartier.com. Goes right to my phone. I'll be the one responding. And I want to be a part of your fabulous hair journey.
You really do have, the hair is fabulous. Gabor has been doing this for decades and decades, but every style is brand new. This is not a decades old style. It's a new, fresh, hot style. The colors are incredible. 7 to 11 different shades in every color that you choose. So I'm gonna show you what colors we have remaining in the Love design. We've got the light blonde, you've got medium blonde, a little bit more golden. You still have some of that icy light blonde here. Completely sold out in the dark blonde. We are sold out in the brown blonde. We do have it in the light brown, We have it in your medium brown. I love that the medium brown has a little bit of that, almost like an auburn tone in it. We have your dark brown, rich chocolate. We have the black. We've got your two reds. We have the medium red and the light red, which has a little bit of that strawberry strewn throughout. We have no more of the brown gray, but we do have the light gray. If that was a little bit too much or too fast for you, go to hsn.com and you can search, well, you could search Gabor wigs if you like to and see all of the styles that we have, but you can also go straight to the Love wig, 662562. That's your item number. There you can see all of the colors that we have remaining, under $100 for your hair. And sometimes I call it, if I say wig and it makes you think, oh, I couldn't possibly wear a wig, think of it as your hair. It is it's a new era when it comes to your hair, I wanna say. When it comes to Gabor, it's a new era. It is designed for you, comfortable, very real looking. In fact, I was walking down the hall, and this is the prosperity. I was walking down the hall, and people were like, ooh, I love your